Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing one of my favorite decks. This is a viewer suggestion. When the fuck did I write down the note? I wrote down a note to play this deck a little bit over 2 weeks ago. Like 2.5 weeks ago. Someone was asking for value demon warlock deck. I forgot exactly what the comment was. And in my head what clicked was Cubelock. For those who don't know, Cubelock is a deck that originated originally in Cobalton Catacombs back when this friend, I forgot the name of the card because he's been unplayable for so long. Did he get reverted? Where is my tutu? Am I dumb? Oh, no, he did not. So, Possessed Lackey recruited a demon. So you're playing basically all the big demons. Initially, you had Voidlord, you had Mal'Ganis, and you didn't have Enhanced Dreadlord yet. What was the other one you were recruiting? You had Voidlord, you had this. I forgot what the other big one that you were recruiting was. You were playing this back then too. But yeah, it was basically just like a big demon deck. And then one of the things that you would do would be you would cube whatever demon you had, right? You would just cube it. Oh, Doomguard was the other big one that you were playing. You're playing Doomguard, right? So you'd pull this with the weapon, which came out of Cobalton Catacombs, or the Possessed Lackey. You'd cube it, and then you would play one of your 1 mana. This used to gain 8 health. So you'd destroy your own cube. You'd have 2 Doomguards. All of a sudden, that's a lot of damage, right? So that's the whole premise behind the deck. And honestly, I've been trying to find... I've been trying to build a list that was anywhere near competitive, like playing against friends and whatnot. And I never managed. And apparently a guy hit legend with this list. I found it today online. And honestly, I was just like, finally, I found a list that apparently does good. So I'm really excited to play it. Cube is one of my favorite cards ever printed. I think this card is really, really cool. And I just love the value you can generate with the deck. Especially with Voidcaller and shit, right? And then for a late game threat, you have Gul'dan. I feel that's enough explaining for this deck that I have a feeling a lot of you guys knows I have played it way more recently than back then. But yeah, it was one of my favorite decks. It was one of the decks that got me back into playing Wild. But yeah, anyways, with all that being said, how about we keep the first one and let's see how it goes. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the first game. Alright. First matchup is Paladin. I have a feeling it's gonna probably be that Questline Paladin deck. That deck has been popping up more and more in popularity. This card is insane in that matchup. I have to move things over on my desk just because I won't stop hitting my mouse against them. So yeah. Anyways, before we get too much more into this video, I hope everyone here has a beverage. My can is like open. I don't know how the fuck that happened. There's just like fucking gash in my can. I'm currently drinking a carbonated water, a buble, to be precise. You gotta say buble to make it sound fancier, but for normal people, it's a bubbly. Honestly, I fucking love, like, before, I think the first one I had was like slightly before the whole pandemic and everything like that. Because I was visiting Florida with some family, and some of the family that lives in California, I have family that lives all over the world basically. I brought some, and it was the first time I had it was there, and honestly, this shit's just fucking bomb. I don't really have an else way to say it. There's a lot of health on that board. Touch that bitch. Alright, I wanted to kill this over the one that draws him a dragon. But to be fair, if he does slam a dragon here, I'm Omega chilling. He has no more small things left on his deck. That's good for me. Do I go for the board wipe? I can go for the board wipe here, or I can go for rat. Those are only enemies, right? 6, 7, 8. I feel okay to do this now because I do have entitled customer, and I'm not worried about another big res that he can have. Like, oftentimes Murloc Paladins we playing anything can happen, I believe is the name of that one. And I don't really have that problem. This card is really good here. I can do this, or I can kill that, and then I'd rather do this here. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I'm gonna burn something good. I fucked up. I did not mean to click this. I was debating like playing this anyways. Just have two things. So he might not kill this. But I'm hoping that he won't kill it, although that's like big wishes, I guess. If he doesn't kill it, Carnivorous Cube, Dirty Rat, Plague is like really, really good. Okay, so he actually did kill it. What the fuck does this do? Discover a class card from your deck and draw all copies of it. I'm looking to try and find more of those big demons that are in the deck, right? The enhanced Dreadlords. If I draw one more demon and then I draw Willow, like that would be like ideal, right? But at least I do have a play for next turn. That's fine. This weapon, I mean, I'm gonna probably win this game through just the fact that Gul'dan is an insane card. That's typically how this deck wins. For those who don't know, also for the original version of this deck, you were playing a guy who discarded the highest cost card in your hand, which would often be Gul'dan, right? It's a 10-drop. So you discard the highest cost card in Gul'dan, and then when it dies, you'd add 2 copies back to your hand. So another play that the deck used to do would be you discard your Gul'dan, you would copy it, and then with Faceless Manipulator, and then you would like play Defile, right? So you're killing your opponent's board because it has 1 health. So you're starting at like 2 damage basically, but then you have 4 copies of Gul'dan. And in this game, the amount of decks that are able to outvalue 6 copies or 4 copies of Gul'dan, I think you can count them on 0 hands. Like, besides maybe Jade Druid, nothing really outvalues that. Just because the amount of tempo you get from that is insane. Am I playing against Mecha'thun Paladin? Because he has like 4 cards left in his or 5 cards left in his deck. Ooh, that's a really good draw. Not miss damage. This one might have been a waste, but I want to play this sometime soon. Also, that's just a lot of value. I'm trying to keep close to 10 cards in hand. This way, Entitled Customer is just as good as it can possibly be. I wasted my only board wipe. I wasted my actual only real board wipe. I've lost this game. Oh. Steal his both. I missed on both. That doesn't really help, sadly. RIP. Oh well. I shouldn't have thrown that away when I did. That was a huge mistake on my part. Just because I don't have an actual answer to both anymore. Oh well. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually been Jailer comboed. Actually the first time that has happened. I don't even have like Zephyrus in this deck to try and find Twisting or something. And Sire doesn't work the way I think it does, right? Wolf still overrides it. Oh well. Huh. I did not actually expect to lose this game. I felt super, super far ahead. I'm pretty sure his play there was going to be Archivist. At least the fact that I stole Archivist is really good, but I don't beat both is the problem. You just need to play both and you win. Are you not playing both in your deck and your whole game plan was Archivist? There's no way he doesn't play both in his deck, right? Like, actually none? There's no way that's an actual thing. There's no way, right? He has to be playing both. I'm so mad that I'm getting played with in this regard. It's so tilting. He just slams both. I guess he might think that I'm playing Twisting Nether in my deck. I mean, I'm not, but even then, if I have Twisting Nether, you still just lose. So you just slam both here anyways. My deck also has no, like, way to kill off his weapon. He takes 2 damage at the start of next turn. Is he playing a Reno, maybe? Did he forget to put both in his deck? I have so many questions. If his game plan was Archivist, I mean, I guess I win. Maybe his game plan was just Archivist into having a 10-10 that says I can't die, or my minions can't die, play Archivist, get 10 more cards in my deck. All of a sudden I'm ahead. He might have destroyed both. That might be it. Okay, well, I'm going to just slam his off here. And go with that. Play this. I'll take minimal amounts of damage. I'd rather just do this here. So... yeah. I don't know why you didn't just slam that earlier. I quite literally cannot beat that card. This is so tilting. This is actually so fucking tilting. Man, if I didn't waste Plague of Flames. This is my only play. I hate the fact that this does nothing. I slammed this here hoping to hit Twisting or Plague, in which case I won the game. But yeah, did not think of that one. Did not think that he was playing just Jailer combo Paladin. I'm so sad I lost that game. Oh well, let's just keep the next one. Alright, a priest. What? I'm gonna keep this. The reason I'm keeping this is in case I hit Voidcaller. It's just so good. I have a feeling it's Big Priest, in which case... Big Priest has always been like the hard counter to this deck. Oh, no, it's Reno Priest. Reno Priest is not much better. Priest has always been really, really bad for Cubelock. Like, as far as I can remember. So... I don't have high hopes for this game, but you know what? I believe. That's a really good draw, actually. Tap next turn, tap the turn after that. Play Goldshire. Alright. That's really good for him. Can I just... I want to draw one Voidcaller. That's all I want, man. I just want to have a game in this video where I go Voidcaller on turn 4, pulling this. That's not good. Hopefully he hits like this, or something. I don't want to slam this into this because I just lose out on value. I've drawn every single demon. Can I then... Okay, if I can't draw Voidcaller, can I draw at least Skull on curve? That would be beautiful. I mean, Voidcaller is still the best draw here because I can go Goldshire, trade into Voidcaller. But, I mean... Willow would also be a very interesting draw. But I would much rather find Voidcaller here. If I find Voidcaller here, I'm in a very, very good position. If I find Skull here, I'm in a very, very good position. That is one of the ones that doesn't put me in that great of a position. Willow is a very, very good draw here. Alright. I went for the rat here because I could have potentially pulled a Raza before you could actually resolve a Raza. And pulling Raza against Reno Priest is really, really, really good. Like, the power level of me being able to pull a Raza is insane. So I was really hoping to pull that, but sadly we did not get there. The other thing I'm terrified of is the guy who steals cards. I know he can't realistically get Gul'dan or be able to play both of them in the same turn. He'd have to discount like 4 mana. Like 3 minimum, but probably 4 in order to be able to do it. So yeah, so I don't think he's going to be able to steal this, thank God. I'm just worried that he's going to be able to steal my enhanced Dreadlords. That is what I'm a little bit worried about. Because they're the best ones in the deck. Especially in this matchup. You can have your Anduin and shit, but my 5/5s that gave me 5 health are really good. I am not the deck you wanted. Oh my god, pull a Dreadlord? Okay, I'll take the Voidlord. You know, I'm not mad. Just a little disappointed. I drew the wrong ones. I kind of wish I drew the other ones. The Full-blown evil. I don't want to give away any of the cards in my hand is the problem here. I don't want to cube this. Cubing this is like really fucking bad, I think. I don't want to just pass either is the problem. Just passing feels so bad. Wasting 6 mana. It's not the most value, but it is the best play for Sire. I feel like here I'm going to try and play into Sire as... I don't want to say as hard as possible, but just try to play into Sire a little bit. Get a little bit more value out of all my cards. Because like right now, technically if this pops, that's like 9. This is right here is like technically 9 minions if it pops on my side. Which, I mean, the damage that increases for Sire is absurd. Especially when you combine it with enhanced Dreadlords. Just being able to punch him and not including the minions I currently have on board. So like everything that's 9, 10, 20 damage total. That's a lot of burst. Especially because like Sire is not necessarily a card that you'd think of if you're playing it's like Demon Warlock or anything. So it definitely will help. Also, Cube is just an awkward card for him to deal with. It's probably gonna be a silence. Like Mass Dispel. Okay. I was actually thinking probably Mass Dispel, and I'm glad it was just that. If that makes sense. That's fine. I'm actually really okay with that getting Hex over Willow, which I'm going to be playing next turn, you know? Plague of Flames is huge, especially if I draw another Carnivorous Cube. If he plays a couple minions here, and I top that Carnivorous Cube, the play is Enhanced Dreadlord Plague. Like 100%. Like, or sorry, Cube the Enhanced Dreadlord Plague. That is actually playing Vipers. Who the fuck is Viper? I didn't pull one of the bigger demons. That was actually kind of a low roll. There's only 1 Voidcaller in the deck. Or 2 Voidcallers to 2 Mogars, Mal'Ganis, and Voidlord. Huh. This deck could actually technically play Jailer instead of the Denathrius. If you want to go that route, That is definitely a change you could do. I think Denathrius might be slightly better because it's a little bit more value overall. But you could definitely do that swap because you could, like, you know, play Skull, pull Mal'Ganis out of your hand, Jailer, pass. That's probably good enough to just win. Especially because you can, like, back it up again with Gul'dan later on to res Mal'Ganis, right? And then you have 2 full-on board wipes to be able to deal with it. So it's not an impossibility. Yeah. I kind of want him to still have a minion on the battlefield. Like, as weird as it sounds, I want him to, like, get value traits and then flood. Because this way I can actually go for the Carnivorous Cube play. But yeah. I'm super worried about this. That means Gul'dan, if he has it, would technically be... This card steals a card from your opponent's hand, right? Copy a card in your opponent's deck. Okay, no. Okay, well. At least I'm a little bit of value here. I can actually... Can't do this without losing both of my enhanced Dreadlords. Do I care about losing both of them? Not really. Oh, does I have a death rattle? Oh, I was kind of hoping he did not have one of those, but okay. I'll take my 2 versus his 1. If he kills both of these here, I don't know how he would do it, but okay, it's gonna be hit into Dark Skies. My guess is that's a 10 cost potion is the problem, and I'm terrified of that because that gives me a whole bunch of 1/1s, and I don't really want the 1/1s. Actually, looking at this, it's only a hit, touch, Skulking Geist. That's definitely a play. Hit, touch, Skulking Geist, hit. Ah. Okay. I mean, that's really good for me, the fact he didn't hit. My hand is kind of awful. Give me a card. I don't want any of these. I was hoping that they would be slightly better. Oh, Dark Skies. Oh, actually get value. Weird thought of actually getting value out of my value deck. I want him to slam what's his face? Anduin here. Like, that would be perfect if he just slammed Anduin. Because then I have free range to slam Bloodreaver Gul'dan, but at the same time, some of those lists started playing Whirlpool. It's kind of hard to deal with, but what can you do? If he Whirlpools me, I'm actually fine with a Whirlpool on this board. Oh, no, I should have taken the deal 1 damage to everything, huh? That would have been slightly better, I think. Nathrius lethal? Weird question. Nathrius is a lot of damage. It's that into the, yeah, Spirit Lash, which kills my guys. If he leaves this up, I'm pretty darn fucking close to lethal. Fine, I guess. Do I just slam Gul'dan here? What do I draw? Oh, Loatheb's a very interesting draw. Do this into touch, into Skulking Geist. Fuck it. I think that's fine. I didn't do the math first, so I kind of fucked up there, but hey. I'm pretty sure I just slammed Sire next turn. And just, no, I slammed Gul'dan next turn and then Sire. I think that's the right order to play my hand in. He's gonna be killing this Loatheb here 1000%, right? Like, there's no doubt in my mind that he's trying to kill this Loatheb. It's like kind of a threat, dealing 5 damage a turn. Fuck this game. Actually, fuck this game. I hate this game. This game is awful. Can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe this. Can't believe that was his draw for turn. I had the perfect next 2 turns because if my Sire would have gotten huge off Gul'dan. Can't believe I've lost this game. I'm gonna get fucking my board blown out here, and it's so tilting. I hit 2? God, this game is the worst game on the planet. Man, I guess I should have just slammed Sire last turn. Completely forgot that more people still play Theotar. I think the card is still kind of bad, but oh well. Sire just wipes my board for free. Wipes my board and gives him a fucking 10-10. He just stole from me, because fuck me, I guess. And imagine if I had this. I would have just won the game here. Like, I actually would have just straight up won the game here. Can't believe it happened. Even eat anything out of his hand feels bad. Okay, I don't even know if I can still win this game. I guess I could potentially win through Mal'Ganis. Oh, I still have Nazoth, I guess. Yeah, no, okay, with Nazoth I can still win 100%. I mean, at least I do have Tempo. And Anduin doesn't really do much here. It just gives me a 5/5 lifesteal. Not that worried. Please hit here than here. That is fine. I don't really want to play Benedictus here. I can do this, but I think I'd rather do this. I know it seems insane to slam this here, but the potential upside is huge. I'll play this here. Just because if he does slam Anduin here to deal with this, the upside is just so huge. I basically have 12 turns to kill my opponent, because I never win. If he plays for the fatigue race, he always wins. What is this? Madame Lazold me on turn 2 when I had 10 cards in hand. And hit my Sire. This game is awful. I love the fact that everything I just did to try and put myself in the best position possible got nullified by the fact that he's played 2 Denathrius this game and he has yet to win, which is something I didn't know was humanly fucking possible. Alright, well, 8-8 beats. I'm waiting to slam Nazoth. I think that's the right way to play this, is just to wait. Play it slowly, and then slam it. There we go. I can slam it now. Okay. Get another 8-8 here. Maybe something I could realistic. I'm gonna play this here anyways. Just have another minion on board that I'm pretty sure my opponent's gonna try and kill. Okay. Okay, this game actually has to end. I did not realize how late it was, and I was just informed I have to go pick up my brother he finishes in 10 minutes. And he's working 10 minutes away. So, I need my opponent to stop dealing with my board / deal with this, and then let me slam Nazoth and then concede. Alright, let's just do that. If I get Mutinist right now, I am quitting this game. I wanted to hit, play another card, and then hit my 8/6. If he has Whirlpool in hand, I'm gonna be actually upset. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, to be fair, though, if my N'Zoth gets eaten, I concede. Just saying. Like, I don't know if I can actually win. How did that... None of those hit his guy. Oh. Do you have another board wipe? To be fair, Whirlpool leaves me with 3 5/5s and 3 1/3s. Not the worst. I wish Cube kept it when you would res it, like what it killed. That would be beautiful. My guess is this card is Reno. He's played Zephyrus, he's played Kazakis, he's played Anduin. The list that runs Shadow Word Ruins don't typically play Whirlpool. So like my board should be just good enough to stick here. And in the case where it is, I should just win. Because, I mean, fuck, how much damage is on board here? Yeah, okay, if he's planning on Hero... I was supposed to say. Is he running Dragonfire Potion in his deck? Did he Thought Steal my second entitled customer? If any of these things are true, I'm mad. Actual madge. How do I mean, the only other way I win is when we're both basically in fatigue. I can have Mal'Ganis, and he can't. And Mal'Ganis is typically just going to be good enough for me to win. I guess that's on minions. So I'm going to attempt to full-blown evil. If it works, great. If not, fuck me, I guess. I was really hoping he wasn't going to trade there, just because, I mean, that'd put me really, really far ahead. But he's forced to Reno now. So that's 7, the card he drew on 7 is being slammed here. 100%. Right? Yeah. Unless it's not Reno and he has yet to draw Reno and it's in the bottom 12 cards of his deck, but statistically that would be true. He's playing a 40 card deck and he drew 3 out of 4 Reno cards that he plays, so statistically it's still in his deck. That's Whirlpool. I'm angry. I beat Whirlpool, actually. So you get left with 2. Oh, no. His list is so fucking bad, but it doesn't matter. This makes me so angry. Because his list shouldn't be winning. He plays so many slow board wipes that do nothing 99.9% of the time. One, 2. Stops at 3. I think if there's Defile math I can do here. Fuck, if I Defile here though, it wipes my board. Oh, I should have traded there. Man, I am... Why is Soul Mirror in his deck? That card is in none of the lists because it's really bad. I pressed this fucking button. Oh, also I should have slammed Mal'Ganis. It's just gonna get pulled. Missing this and missing this means I lose the game. was fun. Oh well. Yeah, no, there's no way I win this game anymore. I'm fairly certain he has another board wipe in hand, / he has Reno. / I'm hoping he just doesn't do anything, just goes all face. The fact that I lost this game is the biggest insult. Block players everywhere. It's actually ridiculous. Entitled customer, one time. Please give me entitled customer. You have another board wipe to deal with this. What's the odds that he has another board wipe? I can't win because I just don't have enough cards in hand in my deck. I fucked up. I think I misplayed this game. I misplayed all the way back when I should have slammed Sire and I didn't. I feel like I played this game nearly flawlessly. But then he stole Mal'Ganis, he stole 2 Sires. Like, his RNG this game has been top fucking notch. It's really infuriating. No, he hits Defile. This card should not be in his deck either. Like, this card is really fucking bad. But it doesn't matter. This man's RNG has actually just been perfect throughout the entire game. It's a little bit tilting, no cap. Yeah, no, I just lose to Reno, right? And I think he still has the fish. I forgot what it's called, but the there goes my only out. This is me out there is gonna give me the most amount of time. Can't even realistically pull Reno. Oh great, I pulled a card that he was never gonna play. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm just conceding here. There's no way I can win this game. There's actually zero way I win this game. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for him to play with a card he drew, and then I'm gonna concede. Because I don't think there's a single card I can beat. But like, yeah. Is there anything I can actually beat here? Unless all the cards in his deck left draw cards, I don't think there's a single card I can beat. I'm just gonna throw this here. Could have waited till next turn, but this pushes 3 more damage. Maybe he can't play any of the cards left in his deck. That's the only way I can possibly see myself winning this game. I'm hitting this real quick. Oh well. Sucks that it happened this way. But what can you do? I think this deck was actually really fucking good. I just think I got fairly unlucky. To be fair, the right play there. I mean, even if Sire was Denathrius, I still lost. Or if Sire was Jailer, I still lost. Oh well. Deck was fun though. A little bit tilting that I lost that last game because I think I played it basically flawlessly. Just to double steal all my Sires was just good enough to win him the game, I guess. Also, my Gul'dan was awful, which really, really sucks. And my N'Zoth hit, I think, 1 or 2 cubes, which is not ideal. Anyways, though, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one, where hopefully we can get some more dubs. All right, guys? Yeah. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.